Okay, so let me create a final video that just sort of gives you some insider tips on how to extend the functionality of R.A.I.S E and manipulate some of the features a little bit. One thing that I've been doing lately that I really like because it lets me control the way my profile looks even more is I go through and kind of as some of these RSS sources and my scheduled tweets come through, I uncheck them. And if I create a manually queued message, I uncheck it, so I unapprove it. And I don't do this with all of them, but I try to get like a batch of about 10 of them that are just sitting here unapproved, so that when I get kind of a barrage of auto-at messages that I want to approve and push out, then what I'll do is I'll approve the auto-at message, and then I'll go through and I'll approve a couple of these RSS sources if there haven't been any in a while. So hopefully that makes sense to you, but the whole idea is to be able to go to, let's see if I can pull this up for you. The whole idea is to be able to go to your Twitter profile. Let me pull this over. So here is my Twitter profile at TW Dieter. And what you don't want to see is one affiliate link at message after another. You want to make sure that you've got enough RSS sources, scheduled tweets, and manual tweets getting pushed through at the right time so it breaks these guys up. And so the thing that I just showed you, that's one way to make sure that happens if you haven't set up a sufficient number of RSS sources and scheduled tweets. You can go through and you can create a bunch of manual tweets and uncheck them and then push them out as needed. Then the other thing I wanted to show you, once you kind of get familiar with how all of this stuff is working, especially the way the message queue works, how the save searches get pulled in and all that stuff, I have been kind of just speeding up R.A.I.S.E by putting the check interval setting as low as it will go and the message queue interval as low as it will go. And I've found that this kind of just speeds up the whole process for me. But until you really understand how this stuff works and you can see all of the things kind of get queued up in the message queue right away, you want to make sure that your settings are a little higher, maybe 10 and 5 or 10 and 10. And then lastly, let me just hit on a couple of the most common errors that people make when they use R.A.I.S.E. First of all, they think nothing is working, but then lo and behold, they come up here and they realize that they have everything turned off. So if you look at these buttons here, they're all blue, they're all on, except this ding, because it's when I'm making these videos, that ding is very annoying. It comes through. You probably heard it on some of the training or the R.A.I.S.E demo videos. So just make sure all of these are blue so everything works for you. The other thing that can happen is when you're adding affiliate links and you type in or you copy and paste your URL from some sort of affiliate network admin panel, make sure there are no spaces in your affiliate link, because sometimes that'll mess up the little script that pulls in the bit.ly link. So that's another issue. And if you ever see the whole screen just gray out, it's important to, before you freak out, to just close down R.A.I.S.E all the way, make sure it's not in your taskbar anymore, and then restart it, and then refresh your account. Sometimes it will just freeze up and you just have to restart. So that's the first thing to try. The next thing to try is to report the bug to us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can to understand maybe what's going on with your computer. The other thing to try is shut down all of your other Adobe Air applications or applications like screen capture or webinar stuff, because that could interfere with R.A.I.S.E. So those are my quick tips to actually the real world use of R.A.I.S.E. This is the end of the demo. Obviously, there's a lot more information in the real-time cache training about how to use Twitter clients and how to use R.A.I.S.E. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.